Who else is here? Admit. Lacey. I can see the top of your head. Oh, there you are. It's working. And Kada. Can you hear me? Okay. Oh, here comes Sienna. Oh, this is fun. Leah. Let me just do something here. I'm going to test something while we're waiting for everyone to come in. Just sharing my screen. Let's see. There it is. All right, I'm going to just for a minute share it and see if you guys can see it. Oh, and I'll let everyone in. Hi, Cody. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go
back. But our picture to the side kind of covers it up, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Wow, look at all these people. Bree, Sienna, Leah, Kada, Cody. It worked. Oops, I didn't want to do that. It's the opposite. So please have patience with me learning how this all works. But welcome to our January team meeting. And just speak up and tell me if something isn't looking right, because this is the first time I've used them, and I was practicing, and I guess I had another meeting open. But right now you can see the distant diamonds, correct?
Yes.
But it's covered up a little bit. Okay.
And don't forget to record.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, okay, it's automatically recording. All right, cool. So we'll just get started. Welcome, everyone. So how many of there are? There's 7 of us in here. That's pretty great. Let's go to the next slide here. Of course, it's not working. There we go. So who is here? It's the Violet Diamonds, led by Lacey, and the Golden Diamonds, led by Cody, and they're here. And then the Green Diamonds, led by me. So that is, we have people from California and Idaho and Oregon and all that, and Washington, so it's pretty cool. I don't know what the farthest person is. Minnesota? Yeah, I don't think they're here, but. So let's go to the next slide. So welcome to 2020. Can you guys believe it's already the 8th? Is it the 8th or the 9th? I can't keep up. But please, it sounds like everyone's got your phones muted, but if you want to talk, make sure you unmute yourself. And I'd like everyone to introduce yourself, tell us where you live and what team you're on, and then what is your word or sentence for 2020? If you did the Crack the January Code training, we talked about picking a sentence or a word that instead of having a resolution, and you can have those too, but just picking a word that kind of would describe your focus and goals for 2020. And mine is achieving a balance. And I picked that. Oh, my name is Tanya Davis. I live in Kennewick, Washington. And I picked balance. 3 more. Someone's chatting. Sorry about that. Oh, from Cody, I can see the chat here. But I picked balance because that's something I struggle with, balancing being a mom, being a wife, doing H2O at home, I'm a nurse and all that stuff. And sometimes I'm not very good at balancing all of that. I tend to focus more on one. So that is my word.
Hey, Tanya?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I was just wondering, Brianna was saying that she can't hear anything.
Oh.
I'm wondering, it's probably, is it on her end? Or she said, my computer at first I couldn't hear and I had to turn the volume up.
Okay. I don't see her as one of the.
She needs to select listen with computer audio.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what Sienna said. We'll see. Okay. Maybe before we all go on, she can see if she can connect her audio real quick.
Yeah.
So she can.
Yeah.
Hear.
Also, so it's me. Our three videos are covering the slide, so it's hard to read all of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Bear with us.
It keeps going the wrong way. Oh my word! We'll get slicker at this. We'll just have fun with it. Oops. So I wonder if I can move that video and make this bigger, the whole screen. I don't know if that's any better.
Or I can help with names, Cody, when we're doing recognition. That was kind of my only thing. So, okay, go ahead, Tanya.
Okay. Oh, well, I did mine. Introduce yourself. But did Sienna can she hear us now? Hi, Bree.
Okay, so Hello. It sounds like everybody's on there.
Hi. Okay. Hi.
All right.
Am I?
Thank you. Sorry about that. So maybe, Tanya, do you want to start over with your sentence so we can all hear?
My Hi, my name is Tanya Davis. I live in Kennewick, Washington. I'm the leader of the Green Diamonds. And let's see, my word for the year is balance. Achieving a balance. I tend to be unbalanced in a lot of things. That sounds kind of funny, but you know, I'm a wife, a mom, a nurse, an H2O person, a daughter of older parents and all that. And I tend to focus on H2O kind of sometimes too much and let some of like the housework and stuff go. And I need to be more intentional so I don't feel like overwhelmed all the time. So that is my goal, or not goal, my word for the year is balance. So that's me. Who's next?
You want to call out names, Tanya? And then
oh, sure. Okay, I can do that. Cody. Let's go down the line.
Okay, I had to unmute me, which ironically, I don't know if the ironic is the right word, but actually my word is also balance for this year. What I picked during our training for with Julianne. So I'm with you, Tanya.
Yeah.
I want to do it all, but I have to remember what is most important. So I feel like for me, balance this year is going to be my goal. And that's why I picked that word. And I hope that by balancing it out, everything will fall into the proper place naturally, and everything will be successful. So good word, Tanya.
Same to you. All right. Thanks, Cody. How about you, Bree? Is that right, Bree? Okay.
Yes, sorry.
No,
I had
that's okay.
myself. My word for the year is going to be, well, I thought it was going to be focused, but now I changed it to strategize. I want to be a little bit more strategic in the way I do things, how I do them, kind of like the work smarter, not harder philosophy. So that's my one little word for the year.
Good, strategize.
Yeah.
Sounds very intentional. And where do you, good for you.
Thank you.
Where do you live?
Oh, Sacramento, California.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we're neighbors.
Oh,
Thank
you are?
Well, no, like we live near each other.
Okay, but not neighbors. Okay.
Yeah, not neighbors.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. How about Kada?
Kaylin.
Kaylin. Okay.
Keelan. Sorry, it's Keelan.
Okay, it just says Kada, but there she is unmuted. Hi, Keelan. I know who you are. Oh, darn, we can't hear you. I bet you can hear us, but we can't hear you. Now, it looks like from my end it muted it again. Well, how about we'll go on to Sienna and we'll come back and maybe, if anyone's really good at Zoom, maybe you have a suggestion for Keelan. There, Sienna unmuted herself.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. All right. I am Sienna, and I am from Roseville, California. I work under Cody and Julianne Smith. But my kind of saying for 2020 is keep moving forward, because I feel like there's, we always have so much going on, and we just kind of have to keep moving forward and keep trying and keep talking to people, and yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. Keep moving forward and not looking back and saying, oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, but just keep that momentum going forward. I like that. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you. Aaliyah, let's see if your phone will work. Unmuting it.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So, hi, my name is Leah, and I am on Lacey's team in Pasco, and I live in Pasco, Tri-Cities. And my word is focus, because I really am, I'm really trying to focus on my business this starting January and going forward.
Sounds good. Focus is good. Like if you put all these together, focus, strategize, balance, and I already forgot what was Sienna's, guys. Looking forward.
Forward.
Yeah, that's like a moving team. That's great. I like all those. If you think of it, next time we have a meeting, we should just say, hey, how's your balance going? Or how's your momentum, or how's your looking forward? We could just check in with each other. If we remember, if I remember, that would be kind of good, just to check up every now and then on each other. Great. Now so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, but I don't, oops, and it timed out. I didn't see, but I know there's more people here, but I don't see their names. Let me look at if I can see. Oh, here. So, okay. Sienna, Leah, Keelan, Lacey. We haven't talked to you.
Hi, I'm Lacey. I am a leader in Richland, Washington, and all of your guys' 2020 words are amazing, and I love it because everyone, I remember those having those words to certain years also. This year mine is new intentions equals new results. So kind of trying to change my mindset and stuff. We've been working with that for a while. So that's my 2020 vision or theme.
So new intention equals new results. Wow, I can't wait to hear more about that.
Texted hers.
Okay, oh good idea, Keelan.
It says, so Keelan is an advisor in Kennewick, Washington, and hers is to organize so I can remember to get stuff done and move forward with my business and get some momentum going. So organize, I think we kind of talked about that was one of her big themes for 2020. Sounds
good, Keelan. I like all of these goals. They just, or words or sentences. I think it's gonna be a good year. All right, well, thanks guys. Well, I'll just go ahead and move to the next slide, which I already have about 5 times, but now I'll intentionally do it. And Cody, this is gonna be you doing this one. I'll mute.
This is me. Okay. So I have stuff blocking my.
I'll help you with names.
Yeah. So thank you. We're talking about December and the most parties for the month of December for our team. So starting off with 2 parties, we had Leah Vasquez, Tanya in Vacaville here in California, Melanie
Oh,
How do you say Melanie's last name?
I think it's Cook. That should have been a C
Cook.
instead of a J.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Cook.
Sorry, Melanie.
Brianna. Where's Melanie? She must be in Tri-Cities or Idaho. Okay. We have Brianna, Bree, also known as Bree, and Sienna, both here in Cali, Tanya, and Lacey Howard, the other Lacey. We've got some doubled names going on in our team, so this is interesting. So then 3 parties, we have Amanda, and 4 parties, Julie Ann. And I don't think she was able to come on tonight, so, but she did awesome. I know she had a lot going on last month, so. And then I had 7 parties, which was a lot.
Amazing.
And I don't want to do that again. So yeah, it was fun, but it was a lot of work.
I bet.
So I don't have control over the slides, but that's it for that one. Or do I? Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Oh, there's my name. Okay. So top sales for advisors. So exciting. Julianne was #1 for our teams, but also she was #1 in the company for advisors. So that was really cool. She had 3,890 in sales. So way to go, Julianne. You're awesome for rocking it the month. And then #2 was Amanda Matz, 2026. And then 3 was Melanie Cook, 1,812. #4 was Tanya with 1,339. And #5 was Leah Vasquez, who actually sponsored me. Thank you. I remember 1326. I always forget that Leah did my first party. She's awesome. FaceTime. So anyways, great job, ladies. Top sales for advisors. And this is for our team, right? Our 3 teams, I mean.
Yes.
All 3 teams. Yeah.
You know what I just noticed? We have a lot of names, and there's a Julianne Smith, and now there's a Julianne Jones.
I know.
Wow. It's going to get confusing.
We have Tanya, we have Julianne, we have Lacey. Do we have another Leah? I was thinking we had another No.
No. Luckily, everyone's names were spelled different, so
that's helpful.
Know which ones, or I know which ones, so.
Okay. All right. This one, I don't know how much of it you can see.
It's just the fast start 3s.
Okay.
Okay, so we had some that are still on fast start, and Sienna made her fast start 3. Woohoo!
Yay! Woo.
Yay, Sienna! She's here in California. Yay. And Amanda, Matt, where's Amanda at? Lacey?
She's in Kennewick, Washington.
In Kennewick. So Good job, ladies. You both hit fast start #3, so that means mop and just the mop, right? It's been a while. I know they changed it.
Yeah,
so,
the mop and
awesome.
The 2 mop heads.
Okay. So it seems Brianna said her sound cut out again. Can you hear me, Bree? No.
Maybe she needs earbuds or something.
Oh, she said got it. Okay.
Oh, good.
You got it? Okay, thumbs up. So we have some team clubs. The team clubs this month. So I don't know if everyone knows about the team clubs, but for different sales amounts for the entire team, and we're 3 different teams here. So you get starting at bronze, right? Silver, gold, and it goes up from there. But both green diamonds with Tanya under Tanya, and our golden diamonds here under me, we did bronze club this month. So that's
So Tanya's
very
team
nice.
was in the 10,000s, and Cody's team was in the 12,000s. You can't see the numbers, but amazing job for December.
And you can. I moved my little box with our pictures in it. So I don't know if you can do that, ladies, on yours, but I was able to move our little faces around.
How'd you do that?
I just put the arrow at the top of the box and dragged it to a different corner.
I was able to do that too.
Wow, you guys are so smart.
Just learning all this stuff. It's kind of fun. Yeah. All right.
See how we did that there.
We'll just keep laughing as we go.
All right. So good job, ladies. Thank you for letting me do that. I think that was it for me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna mute me then.
Okay, so this is me. I just wanted to talk real quick about Compass. With our new trainer, Julianne Jones, she is wanting to revamp Compass. I just don't know when that's going to happen. So Compass is still going on. If you have a couple parties on the books for February or March, we can get you in, have your leaders send you an application. It's really great training that just really fine-tunes everything that we try to teach you, but in a environment with other advisors that are kind of in the same business, time in your business, I guess, together, kind of starting out or wanting to, go to the next level with your business. So it's really great. If you are interested and have some parties on the calendars in the upcoming months, let me know. But you'll get also some updates on how we're revamping it once we know from Julianne. So that was just kind of really quick thing on Compass. And now Tanya is going to talk about January specials.
Yes, so I'm going to talk about the January specials. It's laundry is on special, and there are 2 bundles. One is called Bundle Up, and the other one is called the Snow Soft Bundle. They are exactly the same, but with one difference. One has the OxyPure, and one has the purifying powder. So in those bundles, it's important. This is super important to remember. There's no choice for the laundry scent. The bundles come with the lavender and orange, so the customers aren't able to get the lemon rosemary with the bundle price. So I'm going to go to the next slide here. So the bundle with the OxyPure, which is the Bundle Up, it comes, with 1 OxyPure, a laundry soap, a laundry net, a measuring cup, and a big bar of Netapure for free, which that's pretty cool, I think, to get one of those for free. And while we're talking about this, I thought we'd just do a quick review of OxyPure versus purifying powder, because you might have customers say, which one should I get? And maybe they haven't used those before, but they're just, stocking up on some laundry soap and they'd love that free Netapure. So the OxyPure is our bleach alternative. It's for, mainly it's for soaking things, removing stains from laundry, textiles, furnishing, rugs, even grout in sinks. Sometimes you can put warm water in a sink or hot water and then let it soak some of the stains out if you've tried the clay and it doesn't work. And then stoves. It's also a very good, and I meant to put this on here, very good for your monthly soaking of your chiffonettes. I don't do it every month. My goal is to do it every month, but sometimes I forget. But when my customers and I do that, I'm always amazed. So I fill my sink up with hot water, put my chiffonettes in, and then just leave them in until the water's cool and until I can get back to them. And it's amazing what comes out of your chiffonettes. And then I throw them in the wash with the laundry ball and they come out, and it just kind of gives them new life and gets all that stuff out. So the OxyPure is mainly for soaking things. You can also dilute it in some water and use it for a spray on stubborn stains or things like upholstery that you've cleaned with the glove and the Netapure. And I was cleaning a chair that was like a white, and it was just covered with stains. And I got the first layer off with the Netapure and the glove. And then I sprayed it, waited 10 or 15 minutes, and then went over it. I sprayed it with the OxyPure diluted, and then I went after it again with the glove, and that really helps on those tough stains. So Oxypure. Do you guys have anything to add on the Oxypure? Anyone? Any questions on that one?
I have a comment about it.
Sure, I love that.
They're really great when you're like soaking your pan.
Soaking your pans.
And like the oven rack.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
They work really well.
Okay. I've seen like pictures of big fryers being soaked with it, and I just haven't done that. I'm gonna have to try that. Yeah, thank you. Anybody else? No? Okay, thanks, Bree. I'm gonna go on to
sorry,
no,
Tanya.
No, that's fine.
I just like to tell people, I have a little bit older washing machine, but I always like to tell people to activate it first in hot water. I feel like it needs extra warm or hot water to activate it. So you can still use it in your laundry. I just put it in hot water, let it kind of activate, and then pour it over my clothes. Okay. Just so you get the full potential use out of it. Mm-hmm. I don't know about the newer washers, but I know with my washing machine, that's what it really requires. But it works great in the laundry when I do it that way. So.
Do you put it right into the clothing or into the dispenser?
I have a jar in my laundry room, so I just fill it with hot water, add the Oxypure, it bubbles up, and then I pour it over
the clothes.
The clothes once it's full with water. And I don't use necessarily hot water, I just use maybe warm water.
Okay.
That way I don't have to do the whole thing with hot water.
Okay.
So.
Also, so if your laundry, you can't do it in a wash machine, I will fill my bathtub up with warm or hot water and soak things that way too.
Good. Yeah, you just fill up your tub with water and Oxypure and throw in
clothes, oven racks. It's a bigger span to like fit things. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Pots, pans, towels, chip nuts. And we should take pictures of those. That would be fun. All right. Well, let's go ahead and. Oh, one more thing about the Oxypure. This is an off-label use, so you probably shouldn't tell your customers, but I've tried it twice in a carpet cleaner. And it works really well to clean my carpets. But that's just for us. All right, so resources for you. Oh, I think I forgot about the Purifine powder. So before we talk about resources that can help you, help your customers, the Purifine powder, how it was explained to me, was they took the lavender and orange laundry soap and the Oxypure, and they made the soap a powder, and they married them together, basically. It's a mixture of the two in a powder form. I like to use that in for whites in the washing machine. I like to use it for my workout clothes or anything that's a little bit more smelly. If people have been sick in the house and anyone's thrown up or anything, I like that. And I love, it's my favorite laundry product. It's the smell that comes out. I would use just that, but it adds up because it's a little more expensive. So that's my 2 cents on Purifying powder. What does anyone else have to say about that? Anybody?
I know I use the Purifying powder probably more than I do for, or just for this with this soap, especially for, like Tanya said, workout clothes, but just even my son's clothes need a little more oomph or some towels, and that's where the Purifying powder is amazing.
Yeah, those extra smelly things. All right, anybody else? All right, well, I'm gonna move my little box over here and hang on. Whoops. Patience with me. All right, so resources for you. So there are spec sheets in the back portal, in the support portal, and they just have been redone in the last 6 months. So they're really a good thing to go and read and review them. Every time I read them, I learn something new or something I forgot. And they are just a good resource for you to just look at. And sometimes when customers have a lot of questions about a particular product, I'll just go in and take a screenshot of one and text it to them. Some people like all the details, and they like those. So if you can't find something or a spec sheet on something, talk to your leader and they will help you. And resources, I think that's it on that page. But it won't go forward. It's kind of stuck. There we go. And then another resource that I found to share in social media, it's on the H2O at Home Inc. YouTube channel. And it's just a little like quick video. I mean, I can play it for a little bit. Ooh, is that loud? Can you guys see that? Hear that? Is that loud? I guess, should I play the whole thing or just go?
I can see it. I can't hear it.
Same here.
Okay, so you can't hear it. All right. Well, then I won't play it because I can't. Oh, there, Bree went out and she probably got kicked off. Hi, Bree, welcome back. The video, I don't know if you guys use the YouTube and go to the H2O at Home Inc. channel. I use that one a ton for posting on social media and sending people things. So they do have one on the OxyPure. I didn't see one on Pure Fine Powder. There is one on the Netapure as well. And then there is a nice one on just the laundry products. It's more just, I think it's Alexa from the home office and her sons. And it shows her using the products as he like spills food and paint all over and things like that. So those are good. Any other resources that you guys go to a lot or use or want to share? No? All right.
I use the things that you were showing before. I do the same thing. I text customers that have questions about certain things, and it's too much to text, so I'll just send them.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they can read through it and learn more than even they asked.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I like that too. Thanks, Leah. I have on my Facebook page, I try to put tons of pictures. So a lot of times I've found things on other advisors' pages. I think, oh, that's a great picture, and I'll pop it on mine. So that's also a resource. Or even on our team pages, just say, hey, does anyone have a picture of, before and after of pots and pans or soaking and things like that? That's kind of fun.
So for the Violet and Golden Diamonds, for me and Cody's team, on our team group page, we have albums that we've been working on. So feel free if you have some great pictures and you can add them. I apologize, I'm slowly working on making more. I did like some main ones, but there are some OxyPure stuff and some laundry stuff and Netapure and everything I try to do. It's going on for the month. So feel free to use any of those, but you can also add if you have any great pictures too for us.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm kind of working on those too. I'm kind of like you, I don't do it as much as I want to, but yeah, as far as on the green diamonds, you can add those. And when you do post a picture, if you think about it, saying which album you want it to go to, it's really helpful. To just kind of keep them sorted, because it's really hard to do it later. You have to download it and then upload it. So if you think of that, that's a little tip. All right, I'm going to go move ahead unless anyone's got anything. Nope. All right, so the Hostess special this month is extra free stuff. And I put these two graphics on, and I don't know if you've noticed this in the back portal. These are two graphics, but one of them, and it has an S on it, is for sharing on social media, and that's the square one. And then the other one is more for printing off for parties or displays. You don't want to share the parties or display ones on social media because it's too big of a file and they won't be able to see it. So if you share the one, the smaller one, then they can see it really well on their phone. So the Hostess special, it's extra Hostess credit, $50 with a $500 party, and then an additional $50, which makes $100 with a $1,000 party. And then with a $2,000 party, it would be an extra $200 of hostess credit. So this is a great month to have parties. Sometimes you get a lot of stuff. And it's fun when the hostess says, you mean I have to pick something else? I love that. That's one of really fun. Anything to add, guys? No? Alrighty. And then your gift with purchase is a deodorant. It's a $16 value. That will be added automatically when someone spends $100. And this graphic is in the support portal, and it's for sharing on social media. They didn't make one to print off. And then using a natural deodorant takes some time to adjust to, because it's different than regular deodorant with aluminum. So this would be a great follow-up with your customers to see how it's working and how it's going. And I know, Lacey, you have more experience with this deodorant. And I don't know about you, Cody, but do you guys have any tips? Because to be completely honest, I haven't done all the detoxing and taken the time to switch over.
It's hard. It takes some time to detox for sure. I definitely can tell a difference. I need to make sure that I shake it. You want to shake it really good. And I love it with our pH, with our feminine wash. I will use a little bit of that and the deodorant for my daughter also. But you still will sweat, which is what you want. That's a natural thing, and you still want to sweat, but it really does. I will sometimes switch to a different natural one, and it's not as always go back to ours, because you can smell a difference when I switch. You have to get past that detox stage, which is tough. But the feminine wash, I feel like, helps that to detox your armpits. You don't even have to wash it off. You can just put a little bit and just rub it under there and let it soak in, which helps with the detox process, I think.
So you don't even have to wash it off? No,
I don't wash it. Yeah, most of the time I don't wash it off, and it's great for any type of where you sweat. So like under the breasts, armpits, it's together.
Anywhere else? So I carry it in my purse.
I'm dying.
Because you have to reapply in the summer, I'll kind of be like, oh yeah, it's time to reapply every few hours. That was the best tip I got. But I noticed when I put it on, immediately it neutralizes any scent, any odor, and you get I think it's a green tea type scent. So it really does neutralize it almost instantly. But it is, in the winter, probably you could get away with not reapplying, but I think in the summer, reapplication is
carry it in your pocket, Tanya, and just reapply for
at work in my scrubs, excuse me.
I do carry it in my purse now. I've learned just to keep it on me.
Yeah.
Great tip. Yes.
Well, just since we're getting real and everything, the detox process, how long does that take? And how bad do you stink?
It could take, I feel like, a couple months, depending on
just to get all that out?
Depending on what kind of deodorant you use. So if you used one I don't remember the names of them because I don't go looking for them anymore. And the ones that aren't as natural really get into the pores. And I know once I switched to a more natural, I didn't have bumps under my armpits like I did with a more toxic, I guess you would say, deodorant. So it does take some time. I think everyone's different with their body, but when you feel like, oh, I can't do it, you just go a little bit more, like you're almost there. And I would do a lot of the exfoliating peel I would even put under there to help draw out stuff and kind of clean to help too. So stuff like that I would, but carrying it around and putting it on multiple times during the day really does help. to like get it going. And yeah, I still thought, well, every few oftentimes we'll try something else and it's like, nope, I got to go and stick with H2O, which is hard because if you're traveling and you're doing carry-on, like it takes up space. So like for our later retreat, I won't be taking it. I apologize, ladies, but I can't wait. Yeah, but I'll do something else. But unfortunately, that's the only thing. I wish it could come maybe a little bit smaller too, or travel size, or I don't know. That might be silly, but I love the deodorant.
So what do you like better about it after you do the detox? Like what's like?
For me, it doesn't leave anything on my clothes. It's clear.
Okay.
I love that. So I don't feel like I have to clean the armpit parts of my shirts. And I'm used to now just like the sweating, like the sweat doesn't smell. So that's natural. And I think different times of the year you sweat more, but I don't know. It really does help with odor.
That's interesting. All right. Maybe that's my other word for 2020 is natural deodorant. Yeah. So don't ask me till I'll try the summertime. Maybe I'll try right then. All right. Well, thank you. I just haven't made the plunge. So it's a good thing. Anyone else? Bree?
Yeah. Quick comment. So I got a client, or keep calling client, customer that ordered it, and they were a little disappointed on the size. So I noticed that they said it wasn't quite travel size, but then it's also not the size that a normal deodorant they're expecting. So the picture isn't deceiving to me, but they complained it was small. So just let them know that it's small, and that is it in liquid form or?
Yes, it really should last them a long time.
Okay.
No, it is small. Mine probably, I'm shocked how long they do last.
Okay.
Because it is a liquid, and a little you just roll a little bit and it goes a long way.
Okay, good to know. Well, like most products, but just thought I'd question that. That was it.
Okay, good question. All right. Well, I will move along here. There are advisor bonus items. So these are the items you can order for 60% off of the item when you have a key party in January. So if you have a $500 party or more, you'll earn an advisor bonus. And this month, the things you can order for 60% off are any of the variety kits in any of the colors of the 4 colors, the all-purpose glove, a Netapure, and a laundry net, a small one. So those are, and that's always usually what's going to be on sale the following month. So they want us to be able to have those items for our parties.
And Tanya, where can they order because there might be a few new ladies.
So when you go to your back office and you go to order, one of the choices is advisor bonus order. And in there is a tally of all of your advisor bonuses. They don't expire and you won't lose them. They just keep adding up. So you go in there and you can put in an order that way, and shipping is $6. You can order one thing, you can order 15. If you had 15, you just want to order a bunch of things, and it'll be shipped to you for that $6. And it doesn't count towards your monthly totals for the month. It's just an extra, like a bonus. All right. All right, we'll move to the next slide. Okay, this is Lacey's on.
All right, ladies, a little bit of training. This is going to be super simple and quick, but I think it's super effective. I've been doing this for a while, and it really helps. So hostess coaching is very important. We all know that. But there's a few things that we can start doing right away. So it's called a follow-up, and there's 2 steps. So with winter coming, here is really time to step up our hostess coaching. weather, that kind of stuff is a lot, is a harder time for us to, with parties sometimes, depending on the area you're in. I know California might not have that, but we do here in Washington. Follow-up is an important part of hostess coaching, and gets overlooked very easily. So I feel like it's a routine and a habit. So we just have to get into those types of hostess coaching. Follow up with your hostess will ensure that you're building a relationship with them. They're on board, excited, and educated about how to have the best possible party, which I think is very important. How do I move the slide, Tanya? Thank you. Okay, so I kind of have to move. So once you have initially said yes to hosting a party, again, you want to have that date on the calendar when you're leaving the party, or when they have said that they want to have a party. Pencil them in. I love to use that phrase. It doesn't seem as scary as, like, you know, this is the day you're having, but I like to say, let's pencil you in. Follow-up will help to solidify their commitment to you, and it will position you as someone who genuinely cares about them and their party. So the biggest thing with this business is connection. So we're trying to really get connection with our hostesses. Effective follow-up preserves future business and prevents cancellations. And your host will promote you and commit you after they have experienced your professionalism and your commitment to them with the personal way you follow up with them. So your hostess is kind of your key to your next party, especially, you know, if you get that connection, then they're going to definitely promote you and want to help you, and realize their friends can get free stuff and everything like that. So it's just a win-win when we're doing the little extras that I'm going to talk about in the next slide. So actually, this was a little a little info that I found that was kind of, I realized, you know, we always want to overbook. So if you want 2 parties, you should probably have maybe 3 or 4 on the calendar. So the truth is that without follow-up, approximately a third of your hosts will cancel or postpone. A third are thinking about it, and a third will stick to their word that once they have a party, they're going to have it. So it's important to connect with the 2/3 that might cancel. And this is where the follow-up comes in. Step 1 is make a simple follow-up call or text the morning after the host books their party. So if you had a party on Thursday, Friday morning, I will send a quick text to them saying, thanks for booking your party with me. I'm excited to come spoil you and your friends. Can't wait to meet you. Meet with you and plan your party next week, which we're going to talk about that in a minute. But just a quick little text to, sometimes I'll remind her of, you know, the day and time, and that I'll be in contact soon. But just to thank you. It was great meeting you at, you know, Sally's party. I'm excited. Can't wait to work with you. I'll be in touch soon. So just something that they know that you're there for them and you're starting to get that connection. Is step number 1. So next slide will be step number 2. And step number 2 is a quick handwritten thank you card the day after the host books a party. So pretty much when you are texting her or calling her, but I personally do more texting for these, I will also write a quick little hand letter if you want. Sometimes I'll even create a little like a little note through our invitations and say a little thank you letter that way. Sometimes I want to, you know, not sometimes, I try to be greener. We are a greener company, so sometimes a handwritten letter is great too, but sometimes I'll also just do it through a nice little letter on my phone that I will text to them. Think about how you felt the last time you received something like that, in, either through your phone or in the mail. It made you feel like a person sending it was thinking about you, which again is what we want them to know, that we do care. We're not just there to get their sales. We do really want to make that connection and help them basically this is just a note that echoes what you said in your message that you sent them. So you can do step 1 and 2, or you can just kind of make it step 1 as you're thanking them and excited in a text letter type thing too, which could be, thank you very much. I'm so looking forward to doing your party. I'll meet you Tuesday morning at Starbucks. Can't wait. It'll be great. Talk to you then. So this is what we're kind of starting to want to do this. I love this, and I've been trying to do this more myself with my hostesses, is you don't have to meet in person, but a quick phone call. So I know sometimes it's hard to get on the phone, but if we can kind of pick a time just to do a quick outline of what to do with the party, which is just your hostess coaching of make sure that, you over invite, make sure that you have your wish list started, make sure that you keep the food and the drinks really simple, and stuff. And then you'll just hostess coach her more and more as the party is getting closer on like maybe what she needs to keep dirty, what kind of demos, how many people are coming. You want to kind of keep touch weekly with them as it's getting up to their party. I like to do, so say their party's on Thursday, I'll always try to touch base on Thursday, but as it gets closer, I might have to touch base a little bit more. If they are just, no, I want to text, you can do it through text, but sometimes that phone call is really amazing and can get that connection. They're not so inclined to want to cancel unless they really have to. And stuff. So think about doing, that extra little step of reaching out to them right after the next day and then scheduling a call with them just to kind of go over what they would maybe need for their party. Again, if they want to text, that is absolutely okay too, but as long as you are touching base and reaching out to them. Next slide. So after this follow-up 2 steps, your new host likes you, is committed, and hopefully they're not going to cancel unless there's no other choice. A little tip, hostess coaching is very important to this follow-up process. So you're kind of letting them know ahead, that this is what's going to be happening. You're kind of laying it out for them so there's no surprises and keeping them in the loop so they will have a successful party. Much of the hostess commitment to you will come via hostess coaching. So if you do that over the phone or in person or through text, as long as you're still trying to reach out to them, and emphasize getting that date on the calendar is really important too. So if you can get that right away with the let's pencil you in, they're less likely to either cancel or not get back to you with the date. So I think that's also a really huge thing, is to make sure that you get that date on your calendar with them, and then start the 2-step process and then into your hostess coaching. I think that is it. Any questions about that, or any tips that you guys have been doing that's been successful?
I appreciate, thank you for going over that. Yeah, it honestly, the host coaching makes a huge difference.
Yes.
My husband is playing with my cat, so sorry.
And it's nice if it's, it takes just a couple seconds to send in that text, but it means in the bigger picture, means a lot to get the process going.
I like the reminders about calling here and there. Lots of people don't even do that. So if we can and they're willing to, I think that's a great idea.
Yes, anybody probably might, I am a texter, but I'm really trying to do better, and new intentions equals new results, right, ladies? Trying to do better about getting on the phone and just doing a quick call with them. Just, it's not because they don't, I want them to like me, and I want them to, I want to start that process, and it's a little bit more personal when it is a phone call, and it's about, you're not trying to sell them something, you're just wanting to get them the best party possible.
I recently, I guess a month ago, had a Epicure party. It's a direct sales for food products, and it's a good idea. It was good for me to be the hostess, and I was just sitting there. She's new, and she did a pretty good job, but I remember when there was a long time without any contact, I was thinking, well, I know what to do, but you just kind of I think that checking in, even if it's just a little bit, makes you just not feel nervous about having that party or what you're supposed to be doing. And I even know I know the steps and stuff, and I was even still wondering. So yeah, I think it really helps have the confidence to have that party, and to be checking in with the hostesses.
Yes, and even if it's just like, hey, what can I do to help? It's party's a couple of weeks away, and yeah, just anything that you can do to check in with them on a, and if you have to say, have it in your calendar, check in. I always have like my hostess coaching kind of like, oh, I need to check in with that hostess and that hostess. And again, it's usually through a quick text, but I'm trying to do a phone call after, like an initial one, and then we have kind of our plan set, and then we can do the texting the rest of the time.
Does anybody, yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sorry. I don't know why I keep thinking. Does anybody do the text voice thing? Because somebody said that. Yeah, yes. That works really well for me. Yeah. Because, I'm not afraid of getting on the phone. It's just more like my son is always wanting my attention. Right. So he's screaming in the background. So when I get a moment alone, I do that. And then I just say, hey, so-and-so, blah, 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 da, 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 and then just send it. And then a lot of times they just text me back like, yeah, blah, 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 and if they have questions. So it's been working for me thus far.
So I know you can do that through Messenger. I have an Android. I cannot figure out how to do that.
Oh, you hold the microphone. So there's like I'd show you on my phone, but it's a little cracked right now. I need a new phone. I just dropped it. But if you go to like the text message and you see, I don't know, can you see it? And you hold this down. So I think it's this little sound thing. It's usually a microphone, but you just hold it down and then it pops up. See, okay, so like when it goes to a text message, like I just,
Sorry, okay. Cody, I just sent you a message.
Uh-oh.
Voice message. Thank you.
So see the microphone? You see that microphone?
Yeah, I have it. I've always wondered what that was for, but I was afraid to.
Yeah. So you tap on that, and then you can hold it down. You start talking, and then it stops, and then it lets you hear yourself before you send it, because I'm always sounding crazy, so I have to hear it first before I send it. But it's a great resource. And now it's telling me, okay, now it's okay. All right.
Yay! That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, because I have done that. I forget about that though, and it's nice they can hear your voice. It makes a difference, I think. Yeah.
Yes, no, and Bree, you're right. It's a timing thing. So sometimes you just have to do that, and that's okay, ladies. I want you to know, like, do what works for you. Try a little something different, but or works for your hostess. There's no right or wrong. I mean, it's wrong to not touch base, so we want to do that. But whatever way works for you, like, do that. But it's fun to kind of try something different and switch it up a little bit. And sometimes, you get great results. So don't be afraid. That's it for me.
Here we go. Sorry, I was muted. So we're almost done here. There's 2 more slides, and it's just about dates to remember. There is a new resource on the Update Your Everyday, and I don't know if you've used that at all, but you go to your support portal, or your back office, and then to the right it says Update Your Everyday. You click on there, and there's news and things, but they added a new calendar, and I just took a screenshot of it and put it here, and it's kind of nice because you can just get to it. So Leader Retreat is coming up. I leave on Friday, and Cody and let's see, and Lacey, and is Leah coming? I can't remember if she's coming or not. That would be fun.
I couldn't make it this time.
Oh, darn.
I know.
Yeah.
That's my goal. It's my goal.
Yeah, that would be fun. Bree, and anybody on here coming to that? That's on here? No? Next year. Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's for a couple days. I'm looking forward to that. And then there's a new training coming up. It's called The Works, and it's available to everyone. And it is going to be through the Facebook group. It's called All Things Training. It was initially the Crack the January Code training, and if you were in that group for that, then you're in the group for All Things Training. And if you're not, just go to Facebook and search for All Things Training and ask to be added. So that is going to be on the 14th. And again, it'll probably be recorded and you can go back. And then while I'm on the subject of training, if you didn't do the Crack the January Code or you missed something, that is still available in the support portal as well if you want to look at that at all. So a lot of good training coming with this new trainer. I think she is great. She's Julianne Jones. She's positive, and she's a coach. And that's kind of nice because to be coaches, like they help you get your momentum. I'm looking forward to all the things. And then our next meeting is, did I do it? February 5th? Oh, February 5th is our online meeting, just like this. Probably try Zoom again. I really like seeing like Bree. Now I've seen your face and I see your name, and it just helps me. I'm a visual person. It's nice to see people, and Cody and Lacey, I just like it. So we'll talk about it, but we'll do something like this. And then February 11th is the second, the Works training. And March 4th will be in our next meeting. It's the first Wednesday of each month. And then March 10th, Julianne.
It's March 9th.
Oh, 9th. Okay, I'll fix that. March 9th is going to be, Julianne Jones will be here in the Tri-Cities to do some training here in person.
Yes, and Cody, I know she wants to get down to Sacramento, so I think you and her will probably talk at Leader Retreat maybe. That was one of her places on her list. I know she wanted to get some training for you guys maybe in the spring.
And did you say something about Boise too?
Yes, and Boise. Yeah.
Okay.
So she is coming, ladies.
She's worth the wait. She's great. And then to all the live attendees here, your name is going to be put in a drawing, and there will be a winner for each team. So if you're a Violet Diamond and you're here, you could win something, golden diamonds. I don't think I have any green diamonds here right now, but they'll probably watch it later. So winners will be announced tomorrow. So thank you everybody for coming, and this was fun. It feels kind of like a real meeting a little bit. So
thank you.
Yeah, give us feedback though. Okay, thank you.
Let us know. Again, this is like work in progress, but please tell us some things that we can do better for next time. And stuff too, because this is kind of new to us in this type of platform and doing everybody and not local meetings. So feedback is great.
I loved it. It was great.
Good. Oh, good. Thanks. All right. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.